Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Aceattorney Trilogy. Specifically, we're starting the third game, which is called Phoenix Wright Aceattorney Trials and Tribulations. Full title. Is everybody all ready? Going.
Yeah. Trials with tribbles.
Okay. Trials, tribbles. There we go, episode 1, Turnabout Memories.
Oh, I see. Okay. That is why you said what you said. Memories.
Huff, huff. How did I get into this mess? Why? Why did I do that? Girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that.
God, Phoenix killed him. Yep, I can't believe it.
It wasn't me. I didn't... didn't do it.
Sure about that. Phoenix did it with his shock powers.
5 years earlier, Mia Fey's second trial.
Earlier than what we just saw, or do you mean earlier than the previous game?
Our previous game.
So I guess it seems kind of a weird statement to put now, because clearly that already was the past, but okay.
April 11th, 9:40 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. There, Mia, you get to be main character now.
Nice. Like spoilers, Phoenix goes to jail for his crimes and is never seen again. Joke's on you, it's always been a lie. Up until now. It's finally time. Kind of nervous. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, good morning.
Mia, please calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know.
What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me, I'm relaxed.
Let go of my lapels. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer.
I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today.
Oh yeah, let me change something in Discord. Forgot I lowered your volume a little. Now you're loud again. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad of a thing. Anyway. Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg. Is it Grossberg or Grossberg? I don't know. Am at your service.
Another one. Give him the benefit of the doubt and don't call him Grossberg. Right. Actually, this is my second time in court.
Still, you surprised me. What, with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, you suddenly said. And quite forcefully, too.
I just found out yesterday about the case I'm in.
What? And you've already learned all the relevant facts?
Well, about that. You see, I mean, of course I have. I think.
Oh dear. In any case, don't let our client see you're so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client. Good morning there, everyone.
Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia.
I just want to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yep, it'll be fine, no problem. I know there's a chewing, but coughing is good enough, right?
Yeah. What's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Rye?
Actually, it's right. Like the Flying Brothers. People screw it up all the time. Yes, I have a cold. That's what this mask is for. My doctor says this way I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says.
Right, Mr. Wright. You have nothing to fear in court today. If you're truly innocent, I promise I will save you.
Please let go of my shirt.
That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia.
But he's so pathetic. No.
My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new to this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. But that trial traumatized me so badly. I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. It's been over a year since then. And well, here I am again. But this time I'm going to win. For my client, and for myself.
April 11th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. I knew this day would come in the past.
The defense is here ready, Your Honor.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. He's got hair.
God.
Rocking that
like
balding pompadour. Defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it?
Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem?
I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be the defense. Sorry, Grossberg. I always get your name wrong. No reason.
Yes. Well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency.
Emergency? But isn't that him standing there right next to you?
Yes, well...
You're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this?
Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think.
Good enough for me. Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Well. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Don't worry, little girl. It will all be over soon.
What was that all about? Was he trying to trash talk me?
In this courtroom, never.
Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events of the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow.
Oh. That's an unfortunate name.
He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology.
I guess, did he take too many pills? Or? It sounds like he was a very bright young man.
Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime. Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body. And the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway. They then called the police.
It certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence.
Crime photo 1.
Does that imply that there's a crime photo 2? By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo. Is it the arc of lightning? No.
Your reputation for sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. The truth is that this victim died a rather unusual death.
An unusual death?
What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question.
Huh?
A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. I am a genteel man, if you will.
What? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you're made of.
Probably gonna ask us what's in the court records, so let's look real quick. Fatal electric shock. Who would have guessed?
Yep.
Start
Can't
shooting
believe
bags.
Phoenix Wright is Vulcan. Kuwabara! Objection! Shoots. Lightning will shoot from my fingertips. Okay.
Winston Payne.
Winston Payne.
Winston Payne.
Time to make him wince in pain.
Yes.
Perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cause. Go on. Please say you know at least this much.
I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file.
Oh, hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. Now see here. The details of this case are filed under the court record. But you knew that already, didn't you?
I was about to say the complication he had was testicular torsion, but hemorrhoids acting up is another excuse. The court record.
It's only gonna get worse, don't worry.
Oh no. I think I can see that by pressing tab with the keyboard that I keep in my pocket.
All of the weapons we need can be found in the court record.
Pulls out a gun. No.
A good hard look at the data there. Think carefully before you answer, my dear.
Yes, sir. I'll do just that. Got to stay calm. I can't let that prosecutor get the better of me. Court record. Okay, let's take a look. Just press tab here on this keyboard.
Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death? Asphyxiation. Doug swallows no more.
Swallow the pavement, Your Honor. According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. And
Got curb stomped. Made him eat pavement. Client is a dangerous man.
In other words, electrocution.
Electrocution? How could such a thing happen? The murderer used some type of new, super powerful stun gun, perhaps?
Answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor.
I want to know now.
But before that, there is one more vital issue.
What's that?
Why, motive, of course. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant.
Bad blood?
What do you mean?
Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
I really don't like this guy's smug attitude.
It's Winston Payne for you. He is one smooth operator, if you catch my drift. You don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know.
It's too powerful. Now, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant?
Well, I don't see anything in here, so maybe it's, like, listed over here. Phoenix Wright's girlfriend dated the victim Doug Swallow up until 8 months ago. That would probably be it then.
A woman. It's always a woman. It's always how it goes. Can't believe Phoenix is just as bad as Mr. Kurita. It's time I would like to see some supporting evidence.
Evidence?
No need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need and then shove it into old Grey Beard's face.
Yes, sir. Into old Greybeard's face.
Mr. Grossberg? Try to set a better example for the young lady.
Mia, evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are as well. You can toggle between profiles and evidence with a tab on your keyboard that you carry with you. So be sure to go over it all.
Now then, please profile them. I mean, please look at the... Let's see what you've got. What was the cause of the bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim?
Shays that.
Your Honor, this woman.
It's the chick. The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here.
Are you Hawthorne, is it?
Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, she has some part to play in this story.
Clearly he didn't swallow good enough.
Hey,
Ah, he's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants.
I mean, every prosecutor does that. You just need to look at him, and he's like, yes. Kill them all, whatever you say. Very well, Mr. Payne. Please call your first witness.
If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye.
Fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection.
Very well. Court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand.
Witness, please state your name and occupation. Yes, my name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now, I guess I'm a suspect.
No, he means what did you do before you were arrested?
Oh, I was a university student. Mr. Wright, you understand that you were suspected in the death of your fellow student Doug Swallow. But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. Telling you I was...
Defendant, please refrain from passing on his cold to the rest of us.
Seems the witness has something he wants to say.
Well then, Mr. Wright. Please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Right away, Your Honor. The victim and I. I admit I was there. But I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe.
How would you know he's British, then?
I see. So you hardly knew the victim.
Right, like I said, I'm not a killer.
Looks like the judge understands.
No further questions, Your Honor.
You're being naive, you know. Too naive.
Huh?
It seems that you've forgotten one small thing, young lady.
And what would that be?
This witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination.
Cross-examination?
He's right, and it's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine if a witness's testimony contains any contradictions.
Contradictions?
If a witnesses lie, their statement will conflict with the court record.
But Mr. Wright is my client.
Even if he is your client, in court, all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see.
At least
What does he mean by
Rosberg knows what's going on. Doesn't have to go on a year vacation. Figure it out.
that? Is he saying that testimony just now? That there was a lie? Contradiction?
How could you, Phoenix? Note in your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Faye.
Please, Mr. Wright. Tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you?
She's become parasocial already.
The victim and I. Anything jump out at you? You want to press stuff on?
Well, I mean, the obvious thing would probably be the stuck-up British wannabes, where
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the same time, we get to have weenie Phoenix over here. We might have some funny lore that we can never look at his character the same way again after we find out. No.
So you want to press everything for that? Or...
Sure. When you say there, you mean the place that the victim was murdered?
Yeah, sort of. The place where something happened, anyway. something? You can't hide what happened. We have photographic evidence. Start chewing all over the place.
Anyway, Mr. Wright. What were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the victim, Mr. Swallow.
It was just a coincidence. We bumped into each other by accident.
Coincidence, huh?
That is why he died. He didn't chew.
Bumped into him and killed him. Now I followed him so chadly.
Him and his broad shoulders. You say you found the body. So who called the police?
Unfortunately, it was some other students that notified the police.
Other students? Just how big was this college?
That's correct. There were witnesses. Witnesses who saw the defendant standing there next to the body in shock.
Looks more like a JoJo pose to me.
Yeah.
What? Is this true, Mr. Wright? Achoo, 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 achoo.
Could you stop sneezing every time you're in a bind?
Sneeze on command. Well, it's true that I was pretty shocked when I found the body. But I...
So you didn't know his face or even his name, right?
Right. Well, no. That is, I mean...
So, which is it? Do you know him or not?
Achoo, achoo, achoo. Now see here, you can't avoid answering the question by sneezing all day.
Well, I guess I did know his name.
News to me. Why didn't he tell that before?
I heard he used to date Dolly.
Who's this Dolly person?
Ah, yes, that would be the defendant's lover, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh, I see. Ah, young love, so bittersweet.
That's all I knew about him.
Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with.
That's right. I mean, why would I even...
But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? Well, Mr. Wright?
Ah, no, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear.
Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim? How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe?
Yes, well... He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. Interesting.
Does he have a Union Jack in our photo?
He's got like a jacket on, I think.
Yeah, so how'd you know what his shirt was if he's wearing a jacket?
Should we just throw that at it immediately or press it first?
Yes, we've got to hear what Mia
Yes.
says for an objection.
Okay.
It's ready.
Yeah.
Objection!
Are you certain you saw the Union Jack?
Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back.
Miss Faye, is there some point to this line of questioning?
Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back.
Hey, wait a minute. He's wearing a leather jacket. The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing.
I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But if that's really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You'd have no idea at all what he was wearing underneath that jacket. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me.
Please forgive me. What?
Go ahead.
You made our client cry.
Let him. That P on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyways.
Got him.
I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong.
That was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for it. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime.
Uh-oh. Did I go too far?
By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it? Yeah, I took some, but... It was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X. Yeah, that's right. It kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How did you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X? Do you happen to have that medicine with you right now? Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere.
You lost it. Does this even have anything to do with the case?
Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? Huh? Your Honor, I'd like you to take a look at another photo from the crime scene.
What's this? In the victim's hand, it's... Cold Killer X?
Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it.
Fingerprints might be on the one in my apartment, too.
Oh my god.
Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine, dropped by Mr. Wright, and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright.
Order in the court.
Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence.
I decline. No, very well, the court will accept them into the record.
Victim's watch stopped at the time of death. And Cold Killer X added to the court record. Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken.
Broken?
Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all of this?
This is really bad.
Oh, my buttocks, my poor hemorrhoid.
Would you stop talking about them?
Thanks, boss.
Thanks, boss. Very helpful. What really happened? The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked for a bit, and then at around 3, we split up. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I'd been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days, but I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident.
So right, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously.
My goodness, he's one
Your
of those,
Honor, I was lying.
he's one of those horrible witnesses that just changes their story completely once you get them in life.
Achoo.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth. You'll
Really?
forgive me if I say I hardly find your current testimony any more credible.
Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination.
Please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
What really happened? I guess press everything unless something jumped out at you.
Yeah, I guess just press.
Had you ever met the victim before then?
No, never. But that day, he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly.
And this Dolly person is?
My, it's kind of embarrassing. She's my, sweetheart. What was that for, Neil?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like slapping something all of a sudden. Wow.
Guess it runs in the family. Got Pearl just throwing hands.
Ladies must attack. Dahlia Hawthorne was also the lover of the murder victim, Doug Swallow. Before she met Mr. Wright, that is.
So it's one of those nasty love triangles, I see.
Hold it!
Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45?
Yeah, and when we were both right there on time.
You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct?
Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU.
Alchemist, I see.
Gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity.
Oh, how fascinating. Sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man, a full metal alchemist.
What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for some more details.
So about timing of the meeting, about the pharmacology department, or forget about it.
What does his watch say? It supposedly stopped at the time of death. What time is it on the watch? That looks to be...
Like that's 12 at the top, right? It's upside down.
Yeah, so is that a little past 3?
Yeah, it looks like...
Question mark?
I want to say like 3:05, 3:15, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
3:05, and we got there at 2:45. I guess we could maybe ask for more specifics about the timing, maybe. See if he's like, I only talked to him for a second, and then he died. Or I left, and then it's like, well, how come he died here or there? I don't know. Unless you want to learn about drugs.
The timing, obviously. So you're absolutely certain that you met at 2:45?
Yeah, pretty sure. That's the time class ends. They're always doing experiments, so it doesn't matter much.
Experiments?
Yeah, those pharmacology guys are always in the lab whipping up something.
Well, it looks like he's right about the time anyway.
Witness, let's go on with your testimony.
I can't believe they were trying to cook meth and it all went sideways.
You ain't no Walter White. So what was it you were talking about?
You know, that maybe we should hang out again sometime.
Again? Hang out again sometime. I wish that were true.
Yeah, it was just a total bro conversation. It was chill.
Very chill, nothing happened.
I don't know, do we want to present the time to the picture and see if the game is like, yeah, that's wrong. Try that.
Maybe
Or
we'll
we
go
can
back
keep
to that.
pressing.
Well, I already pressed this. We're doing this.
So you say you went back.
Yeah, that's when I found the body.
Yes. But why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him?
Well, that's right, I was.
Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there?
Kill him.
I thought maybe we could make up.
Damn.
Achoo, achoo.
Judging by the atmosphere, I'm pretty sure no one is buying this.
So you want to throw the buck at this, or?
Yeah, may as well just see if it says it's an issue. And if not, we'll just continue. Okay, it is not. Ask us a question. Does this show lies? It's like, no. Okay, no.
I guess let's press everything like we always do. We already did.
Yes.
Feedback.
Yeah, next statement.
Hold it!
Gotta ask about his pills.
It's rather unusual to catch a cold this time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. I guess I shouldn't sleep with the window open this early in spring, huh?
I suppose common sense is not always common. So, did anyone else know that you were taking cold medicine?
Well, I always took one after meals, so I'm pretty sure all my friends knew about it.
Hold it!
On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch?
Huh? What does that have to do with anything?
You could never be too sure.
I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious. Ouch, why did you punch me in the jaw?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was channeling Mike Tyson. I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden.
Well, Nia,
I don't know. I can't seem to find any contradictions.
well, he's exactly what I'd call a natural-born liar, you know. Still, we can't have him continue to spout nonsense.
I know, but what can I do?
Well, I'm certain he must still be hiding something. Information. Right now, it's information we need more than anything else. Well, if we go to this, we can ask about the pharmacology department. That's something new. See if that gets us
Yeah. See if it gives us a statement that seems useful.
Full Metal Alchemist.
I was wondering if you could tell us more about the pharmacology department.
Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much, though.
A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said that the department uses strange machines to run high-voltage electricity that run on.
That's right, and they sure do, and they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltages, so there are high-voltage cables everywhere.
High-voltage cables.
Yeah, there are electrical poles set up all around the building. The high-voltage cables run overhead or on the roof.
Finally, I think we're getting somewhere.
Nope. Think that's enough for now. We got
Getting
what we
somewhere,
needed.
and the
We're
judge is like,
leaving.
nope.
So the defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of his death. Then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason.
I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either.
Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your name is Frank. Your testimony cannot be trusted.
What do you mean? I knew it was too much work for a little girl.
However, there's one mystery that still remains.
There is, Your Honor?
How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct?
Well, that is, you are correct, Your Honor.
So how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose.
Let's establish the murder method.
Yeah. And have a
There's
picture of
you
it.
got a cable that's shooting electricity out of it, so...
Right. Your Honor,
Yes, Miss Faye?
I believe that if I were to piece together everything we've heard up until now, we should be able to solve this mystery of how Mr. Swallow died.
That would be most impressive. I mean, usually the prosecution should actually be the one to tell me that, but sure.
Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Him and his blue whale hair. Of course I knew that. Actually, I totally forgotten about that.
Miss Faye, let me see what you've got. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted. Your Honor, take a look at this photograph.
Look at this
First
The one
photograph.
where he's being electrocuted by the power line.
Getting zapped right in the ass.
As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well.
What? There's nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here.
Really?
Afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail. Miss Faye, where exactly in this photo is the murder weapon? You see this umbrella, Your Honor. Phoenix is clearly a peach main.
Oh no.
If I put it
This
this,
event.
Yes.
Yes. Well, naturally, it's right here.
That's... What is that?
Oh my god. Holy shit. A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor.
see, it's further back in time. They didn't know what electricity was commonly back then.
Yeah, they didn't have good quality photos. You know, it's an old tintype photograph.
Yeah. Remember the testimony we've heard. The machines the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere.
So then the high voltage cable...
Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation.
That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I believe some praise is in order.
Don't toy with me, old man.
Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what that really applies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was... the defendant.
That's you. That much is certainly true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
You do? Well, what is it?
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints? You mean the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. And as you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well.
You mean...
Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the defendant's very own hand.
What?
I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder, he squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable.
Order! That's enough. I think we can conclude that there is no reason to continue this cross-examination. Bailiff, kill this man.
Sticking a fork in us, we're done.
Mr. Crossberg,
The hemorrhoids never lie. The show is over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him.
no, you're wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent.
No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt. Give him the chair, let's see how he likes it. This time I'm prepared to render a verdict in this case. Guilty. You have something further to add, Miss Faye?
Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth. The whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict.
But I can't. I can't just. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be.
It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me.
Miss Faye.
No matter what it is you have to say. I believe in you, and I will represent you to the very end.
We've already established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need for him to say anything. Wait a minute.
Mr. Wright.
I'll tell you what really happened. But I've already told you, Mr. Wright. There's no need for further. I did it. I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that Doug Swallow is dead.
That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore.
Hey, it's none of your business.
Telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news.
You're lying.
Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl.
Stop it. Don't talk about her like that.
K.O. Hit him with the Hadouken. It's over.
That's sure you can.
What you just said? Was that the truth?
Yes, I was afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure.
Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you are.
But please give me one more chance to explain. This time I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you.
Oh, thank you. I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim.
Can't believe he killed that guy.
Feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake.
Oh my god. You know about that?
As I said before, the memes in this one go hard.
They really
Get
do.
ready.
When I pushed the victim, that guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just lying there, dead.
Just shove him, hear a loud noise, and just bail. It's like, thanks, Phoenix.
Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock, and that, as they say, is that.
Simple explanation indeed.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted. But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it.
It's true. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that.
Miss Faye. I have to warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that?
Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it.
Pushed is the victim. Anything jump out at you, you want to press everything.
I assumed a loud sound to try to get more out of that.
A loud noise. And what would you say is a loud noise, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like snap. You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was. Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted.
Objection!
You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? Treading on some dangerous ground here.
Ask for more details or leave it alone.
Ask for more details. Mr. Wright, that loud noise that you heard may be extremely important. So try to remember what it was.
How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Aha, could it have been?
Yes? Could it have been? Hurry up and tell us.
When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding.
He was the peach maid all along.
He fell right on top of it and it broke. That was probably the noise I heard.
An umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim?
Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail, kinda like the owner. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella.
I was a real pushover. Even I was able to push him.
That guy
for
was
God's
tiny
sake.
and weak, I pushed him so well. But
I broke his bones with one push.
I was
It was
totally
a
soaked to the bone.
Miss Faye? What do you think? Is there something important to their testimony just now?
Well,
Of course it's
course.
important.
important.
If he landed on top of it and broke it, why is he so far away from it in the crime photo?
Yeah, maybe he rolled over all that way.
Barrel rolled and then jumped into lightning.
Yeah. That's it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony.
How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer.
Court agrees to the defense's request. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony.
After I shoved him, he fell down on top of his cheap umbrella. So I just throw the photo with the umbrella in it.
Yeah.
Double check, but yeah, it's over there.
Objection.
Objection. Setting you
Objection!
prison for your crimes, Phoenix. You lied to me again.
Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning?
Come on, if I hadn't mentioned that.
I would have been able to counter the prosecution's argument earlier.
What do you mean by that?
Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole.
You're absolutely right.
The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive.
No!
He loses all of his hair.
Order, order, order! The victim, he moved? Mr. Payne, you brought in this photo. Where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene.
I want to present it as evidence immediately.
Here it is, umbrella owned for the victim, found broken near electrical pole at the crime scene.
Bailiff just like chucked it at him.
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind.
Objection!
According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind.
But
This matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial. But as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment. What happened to you in the following years, Judge?
No!
They put some...
Used to try back then.
Right?
Say, I still find it hard to believe. But a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony. That's unheard of.
Phoenix's testimony. The victim fell on top of his umbrella. There's a loud sound when this happened. Well done, Mia.
Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about?
Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
Afraid I don't follow what you're saying.
Let me guess. You have another witness.
Exactly. And this witness's testimony will be incontrovertible.
Well, who's this witness?
Miss
Where's their
Dahlia
convertible?
Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly?
I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right, she was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
What?
I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear.
Sassy hair flip.
Bad news. You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this.
You can't be serious. Mia, what do you mean by that?
I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. For real?
For real. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there.
It's alright. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, so I guess I can start to relax then, huh? Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts. But the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will.
Why do you think that?
Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why. The love of your...
The love of your
Sorry.
life, huh? Would you mind telling me more about you and your Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Sure, no problem. Dolly and I, we first met about 8 months ago right here in this very courthouse. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway,
Our sidekick.
one day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Now here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off, but before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this. She gave it to you as a present, I see. This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly.
It certainly is a little bottle, alright?
It makes me so happy I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Dahlia's present, a small bottle necklace given to Wright on the day they met. He shows it to everyone.
Anyway. So after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating.
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. Yeah. Strange girl asking for a present back like that.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been August 27th, would it?
Yeah, it was. But how did you...
This happened on August 27th. Right here in this courthouse.
What's this, a newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse? Murder? What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. But I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some connection between these two cases, am I correct? An article from 8/28, almost 8 months ago. Which I will look at in a second.
I hope you don't mind, Mr. Glassberg.
Quick limit, let us see what it says. Murder in the courthouse? Very little information is being disclosed at this time, since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim.
Oh my god.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Sure, it's fine. Completely unrelated.
I need to finish this myself.
Go home, I don't need you.
Yes, but I'm afraid that you'll have to know that what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find.
Thank you.
I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like recess is about over. We better all get moving.
Just stop talking about your hemp blades. I guess so.
He's leaving to be useful, so this should be fine.
Yeah. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though.
To be continued. Oh my goodness, the tutorial
A
piece is
first
long enough to
case
have
that
it.
has up to be continued. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So want to split it here? It's about an hour long.
Yeah,
sure.
I'd say always a good idea to split it with
To be continued.
the game
unless
gives
we,
you
like,
it.
Unless we got to it like 10 minutes into the video or something. But
Yeah.
yeah. Everyone, if you enjoyed this first look at Trials and Tribulations, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Be careful.